Oba Adeyaya Ogunwusi, this information that I'm giving you, it is not new to you, but I don't know why you choose to keep quiet over this. Do you want to ruin your throne? Don't you know that you are ruined for life if anything should happen to your relationship with Naomi? These elders are deceiving you. It's obvious that most of them don't want your reign, they want your downfall. A diviner told Ooni of Ife when they came for elders meeting. That is what I have to bring to you now, the information that we got from our reliable source, because this news has been flying, this rumor has been flying, but I needed to confirm, like I always do. Before I put up any news, I will take my time and confirm from my sources before I bring up the news to you. Before I go into the main gist now, let me greet you, my audience, according to the time you will see this video. Thank you for always listening. Thank you for always commenting. May God bless you and all your heart desires be granted. Happy weekend to you and stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, please press on that subscribe, share my video and press notification bell so that each time the news comes out, you will be the first to hear it. All right, my correct people. Let's get back to the gist. It's no longer news that Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, who is Ooni of Ife, has refused that Queen Naomi should be set free. Now, this is the reason. Because a lot of times I used to think, what is it with Queen Naomi and Ooni that Ooni don't want to let go of this woman, even when she says she don't want again? Yes, now a diviner has revealed to him, allegedly the news that is reaching us, that a diviner came into the palace. They were having an elders meeting, and it was not just like the diviner just prepared and come for the sake of Ooni. No, he just came to the meeting as other people came. On coming to the meeting to the palace, he started saying some strange things, of which some of the elders there, some are aware, some are not aware. Started telling Ooni of Ife that why is he feeling so reluctant in bringing back Queen Naomi? That he knows very well that him and Queen Naomi has one thing in common, and that is destiny. That Queen Naomi is destined to be in the life of Ooni of Ife, for him to function well, for him to prosper, for him to succeed as a king. That without Queen Naomi, that seat he's in, that throne will not last. And that something bad will happen to him if he eventually split way with Queen Naomi. That he doesn't know why this Ooni is feeling so reluctant. What is giving him morale to feel so reluctant about bringing back Queen Naomi? That he should do anything as quick as possible to bring back that Queen Naomi to the palace. That is his destined wife, and that is his destiny. That if Queen Naomi should return to the palace and stay, that Ooni will see more greater things in his life. But if Queen Naomi finally parts way with him, finally, that he's going to experience a great ruin. Most especially, that throne will not last, and something very bad will happen to him. So it is not as if the diviner was still telling him that most of these elders you see here, I don't know why they don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to work with you, and they're working against Queen Naomi. Why? Because if Queen Naomi is in the palace, they will not be doing some of their evil acts, their devilish acts, or their devilish meeting, because of the presence of the woman of God there. So that is why they're fighting so hard to let go of Queen Naomi, so that the Ooni will chase Queen Naomi away forever, and they will have their plans accomplished. But God is greater than them. The diviner was telling Ooni that these elders are wicked, some of them, that you are even paying the school fees of some of their children. Some of their children are abroad and is sponsored by you, Ooni. Why are they looking at seeing you fall? Why do those so much want your downfall? That yes, most times in this life, the Good people are always surrounded by wicked and bad people. Most especially, sometimes you think you are helping someone, but you don't know the person is planning evil at your back. They say the diviner told him a lot of things. Now it's beginning to make sense to me. No wonder Parupo knows everything about this, and Parupo has been fighting so hard for Ooni to bring back Queen Naomi. The absence of Queen Naomi in the palace has caused a lot of things. That Ooni you see is going through a lot, but it's not everything they will see on social media. That is why we always dig out, because there are a lot of things happening and a lot of news about information about the palace since Queen Naomi left. That is why you see so many news about Queen Naomi and Ooni, because a lot is happening. Ever since Queen Naomi left that palace, the other day it was discovered that cats, they did national conference of cats in the altar of Queen Naomi in Queen Naomi's corner of the building. The cats were allegedly seen pull down the roof of this thing. They were having meeting. Then those cats is from who? If not from evil people that don't want Queen Naomi to come back. They want to defy the altar of Queen Naomi, to actually tell Queen Naomi that they can do anything in her altar since she's not around. So Parupo has been fighting for Queen Naomi to come back. But these elders, wicked elders around there, they don't want her to come back, because it will ruin their plans, evil plans against the king. Yes, they have a lot of hidden agendas they want. Most of them don't even want the king to last in that seat. They just want him to be dethroned so that they can take over. But that is not going to happen. That is why God sent Queen Naomi into the life of Ooni of Ife. And it is these elders that we are going about bringing women for Ooni. All these women that Ooni married. That is why it is difficult. It seems it's difficult for Ooni to chase these women away. Because Ooni went to marry women with high class, women that have made it, women that are so famous, women that, in fact, most of them are even some people's wife, some people that already have children in their previous marriage. There are some people that the women, only married women, not even ladies, women that are strong. Some of them are from powerful family that you can't tamper with. You can't just do their daughter anyhow. You can't just bring their daughter, marry her and say you'll not marry again. It is not possible. That is why it is difficult for Ooni to chase those women. And it is the plan of these elders. It is some of these elders that brought these women into the palace so that they can chase Queen Naomi away, because immediately Queen Naomi stepped her foot into that palace, a lot of things they were doing, they have limits. They no longer come to the palace anyhow. Those evil people, they no longer come into the palace anyhow. They no longer do anyhow. That is why they started planning. How do we pursue this woman from this? And it seems they have succeeded, but they have not finally succeeded. Because even the diviner was telling Ooni that no matter what happened, that Queen Naomi must return to that palace. It is destined for them to be together. That even if she doesn't return today, she will return tomorrow. Even she doesn't return tomorrow, she will return, even if it's in the next 60 years at her old age, that she must finally return to that palace. That is her destiny. That they are tied spiritually and nothing can separate them, no matter how they try. It is beyond what humans see. It is beyond human powers. So they said, my source, the information I got allegedly was that at that point that diviner was saying these things, the palace was so quiet, so silent, because even some elders that he was talking about, he was referring to as evil elders, they were shocked. They were ashamed of themselves, Though nobody has mentioned anybody's name. He didn't point any elder, but those ones, there was total silence in the palace. They were total silent in the palace, as in it was like a burial ground, So he was just vomiting all those things, telling Ooni that the best thing for him is to go and bring back this Queen Naomi. That is when he will experience the greatness that if that Queen Naomi is not in his life, he will be ruined and that throne will not last. He now faced the elders and was telling them, you people are here. You don't want to do anything about the return of this queen, because some of you know what you are doing. What you should be concerned about is how to bring back this woman, how to make the throne, whether the throne is still okay, whether the throne is healthy, whether the throne is pure, whether the throne is safe for this young man, Ooni of Ife. But you people now choose to be talking about Ronke, whether Ronke is living or Ronke is not living, talking about useless things, leaving the most important thing to talk about, which is making sure that Queen Naomi is back to the palace. But no, you people choose to talk about other things, and we are looking forward for him to be destroyed. The diviner went ahead to tell Ooni that he sees that he did not come for him. He just came for elders meeting, normally as they used to do. But it's as the spirit led him to tell him this. And he's telling Ooni that he's not using his tongue to count his teeth. That he should use his tongue to count his teeth. And he should chase a dark goat now that there is day. It is still day. Because you don't chase goats, black goats at night. So my correct people. So the diviner went ahead saying a lot of things that if we begin to talk about it here, we might not really end this video. But with time, the things will be coming out. We'll still be digging all of them, be telling you people, because a lot of news, there are a lot of information about this Ooni and Naomi. They are destined to be, and there is nothing. No wonder Ooni cannot grant Queen Naomi divorce. It's not possible. He can never do that. He can never free Queen Naomi because he knows, because that is what the diviner said. The diviner said that Ooni knows that Ooni is playing with his throne and his life. And that is why Ooni has been doing anything possible to make sure that Queen Naomi return to the palace, gifting her a lot of things. In fact, in the other video I made, Mariam was crying, shouting at Dr. Elizabeth that they just came to play. That all the things the king has is being willed to Queen Naomi because of Tadenikawo. The king is doing all these things, kpai is doing all these things so that he will win back the heart of Queen Naomi. But it seems difficult because of the presence of those women there, because Queen Naomi have already said she cannot survive in the midst of those women. So she's not coming back, except those women go. Ooni has to choose one. So now, because of this divination, this thing that divination revealed now, you and I now know that the only option Ooni has is for these women to go. Now the big question is, how will they go? How will Ooni be able to make them go? Because Ooni's hands are tied. He doesn't even know what to do. But as the prophecy came one certain time, that it is all these women that will go one after the other by themselves. Yes, the prophecy came. One of my previous video, we talked about it. The prophecy came that it is because they told Queen Naomi, and when the prophecy came to her, she thought it was a joke, that one day all these Oloris will be going one after the other by themselves. First of all, Ronke, I'll talk about that one in one of my videos again. Ronke woke up one certain time, said she's tired of the marriage that she's going, and that is one. And that is what these elders now are talking about, whether Ronke is going or not going. That they are now using it to, the time they're supposed to talk about Queen Naomi's return, they are using it to talk about Ronke, of which that is what the diviner is telling them, that they are talking about something that is irrelevant, leaving the most important thing for the safety, for the safety of their brother, of their king, kpai. They should be talking about Queen Naomi's return. So my correct people, as I hear the gist, I say make I table am for now. Make we shook mouth for this matter. What do you think? Do you think, I need to see your comments on the comment section. Do you think these women will actually go as the prophecy said? Because there are two things now. Two things will happen. If, for the sake of the safety of Ooni, it's either the women go or Queen Naomi go. Of which the other Oloris, to me, I personally think the other Oloris, just as the prophecy have been said, that they will leave. Because if they stay and Queen Naomi don't come back, and if eventually Queen Naomi part ways forever with Ooni, Ooni is finished. Okay. Okay, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop your comments and share. Bye.